focus on what we call in-market audiences, which are people that have been looking for self-storage or people that are moving. More organic traffic means more bookings, right? I mean, and filling up your facility. I think we see engagement, right? As we'll get into on the PPC side in terms of what we might be able to expect. It's the same, as long as the organic traffic that you're growing is for keywords that are of quality, that have high search intent. If you rank for terms that don't have any hint, well, okay, your conversion rate from that traffic is going to be very low. But if you're ranking for terms that are specific to size of storage or specific to a location, you might expect 10% conversion rates from that traffic, which is huge if you can do that, right? And you can get 100 visitors. And we'll look at how much a click costs on Google Ads these days, and you'll really see the value of SEO. So paid search engine marketing, PPC, Google Ads, Google still dominates. They still have about 92% of the search impression or of the search market share, right? So who here runs Google Ads? All right. Who self-manages? Keep your hand up. Okay. So oftentimes we will get asked, hey, can we run Bing ads, for example? Yes, you can. Absolutely. You can even import your Google ad campaign over into Bing. I don't see a big difference though on the cost from a cost per click basis. And you're really dealing with a much smaller volume share. And they have a bunch of really brutal search engine network of search engines that seem to bring in a lot of spam. And so if somebody asks us, we also have to charge another management fee to run it. So nobody really does it because it's just so limited. But really, when we're talking about PPC, we're really focusing on two types of campaigns, and that's search and display. Search, obviously, somebody searching self-storage near me, for example, and then display advertising, we can focus on what we call in-market audiences, which are people that have been looking for self-storage or people that are moving, and we can put our ads in front of those people across the display network, which is generally much cheaper than what we're paying on the search side of things. Because at the end of the day, with PPC, the nice thing is that we can do conversion tracking. We can see how much a lead costs or how much a booking costs. And if we can get that traffic at a cheaper level, then that's going to create a successful campaign. But these campaigns are not overly complex. It's not, there's a really kind of specific set of keywords. Obviously, it depends on your facility, whether it's climate control, you have RV, you have car parking storage, whatever it might be. But, we're not talking about running a campaign with, where you have 5 campaigns for a facility and multiple ad groups and so on and so forth. So, we don't have to charge much when we're doing it, which is great for the owner, but just be extremely careful if setting these campaigns up yourself. Google does promote that it's really easy to do it. And it is easy to get a campaign set up, and it's easy to generate traffic with your campaign. As to what you're actually paying for and what you're showing up for is a whole nother animal. We'll look at that. We'll even look at a client that we just did an audit for with an agency and the quality of traffic they had. But with PPC, right, we can be really specific with our targeting. So look at geographical targeting. We can target really any area. We can take little 1 mile bubbles. We can target specific area codes that we want. My approach is always to start small, right? Start on the area that is the most likely to convert, right? Let's focus on that area. Let's get 100% of that impression share if we can, or the most that we can at the price that we're looking for, and then expand from there to an audience that's going to have a little bit less, that's going to be maybe further away, less likely to convert, and kind of expand from there. This is an area of 166,000 people. It's kind of in the area I think that we're in roughly. And I just wanted to use an example because this would be if we were to have a conversation about pay-per-click advertising, it would start here with the Google Keyword Plan. We want to see how much traffic exists in the market that we want to advertise in. So we go into the Google Keyword Planner, we pop in the market that we think is, where we want to advertise in, and then we're going to pull a keyword report. And it's going to tell us, it's going to give us some examples of keywords. The first keyword you see there is self-storage, and this is in that area specifically that I had on the previous slide. So self-storage, it's searched on average 260 times a month. Sorry, it's a little bit small. Storage units near me, searched 1,000 times a month, right? So we can figure out what keywords have the most volume here. And I'm going to go to Dan and say, hey, Dan, take a look at this keyword report that we're looking on the PPC side so that you can use it as well. So we know we can target the bigger keywords, not the ones that, if we rank for a keyword that has no volume, who cares, right? We want to rank for keywords that have volume. But then we look here on this slide, and it's kind of hard to see storage units near me in this area. Google's going to give me an estimate of the cost per click. And the low range is $10.37. The high range is $30 a click, right? So 10 clicks, $300. That tells me public storage is the clicks basically right up the top.